I wish Bob Dylan had a problem with me. I would take a couple caps with him and
The record skipping.
I could talk to Johnny Cash and I would hand him some leaf. Sip on Johnny Walker, get advice from my piece. He'd say,
Good morning. I'm good. How are you? Okay, so for that class over there, I know it can seem redundant. Say the same thing. Thank you. Have a good day. Hi, how are you? I am good, thanks. How are you? Right, so anyway, so for some other listeners listening, we have some listeners that have been with us since we were kids. Right, so they're kind of in the same level of awareness, just different costumes in life, yeah? Yeah, I mean, you would never know. Oftentimes those people are aware of the same things based off of how they talk to others. If you see that, you're probably on a case or in an area where there's some pretty bad stuff going on. And a lot of good. And a lot of good. You can't have one without the other. Try to grab a hold of what's right, man. You're left-handed? Well, don't patronize me. You know, I try not to be too cynical. I'm in no rush, please. For real, I'm not being condescending or... It's nothing like that. I'm being serious. For real. You can feel it. I mean, you would know. You could almost feel it when an actual subject of irritation... Right, I mean, we could go down that path right now and you'd start to hear our voices. We were almost going to do it and we stopped ourselves. And I felt that. A little bit of pressure in my cheeks. It's like an invisible force. Go this way. Don't go that way. Go this way. You know, it's kind of like you ever swimming in the water? Ooh, a warm spot. The sun must be hitting more there. Well, it seems to be hitting pretty evenly in this whole area. So just warm right here. It feels really cold in that spot. So if you've swam in a lot of lakes, I wouldn't recommend it. I haven't swam in a lake in many years. As a kid, I was like a fish. I'd just jump in. So anyways, if you're swimming out in a lake, you ever feel, it feels a little warmer here. Warmer, colder, warm, warm, warm. Oh, it's cold. So usually if it's like warm, 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 and you're getting a little bit of a cold spot, you're probably above a big turtle hole. Get away from it. Those things fucking bite. Big turtle can come up and grab you and take you under. You don't fucking think so? Sally, come show him your arm. Tell him what happened with the turtle. But that one over there, little Timmy over there, that wasn't a turtle. That's a message. That's a message. You know, you get certain signs and signals in life. You just should be able to read the writing on the wall. And sometimes you can't. You might have suspicions. Just leave it alone. Sometimes it pops up later on, like, yeah, I told you. I knew it. But yeah, so if you're swimming out in a lake and it's warm, 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 and all of a sudden it gets cold, sometimes there could be a drop off. You've hit a drop off. Down in the meadow in an itty bitty pool. It's elemental, Watson. It's elemental. And you really look at, I bet you can Google it. Some people have probably shared stories of being pulled under the water by a turtle in a lake. Have you ever had that happen to you? It's fucking scary. I know, and for years after it happens, like any little bit of seaweed or any, oh my god, you freak out. Sometimes you don't even go back in the water. Fuck that. Damn turtles. Don't get any ideas. You were worried about sharks the whole time. The idea that large turtles pull people under lakes is an urban legend. Look at the people in class fucking jump up like, what? Because it's happened. You know it, and you know how to look out. Because of that, you know how to look out for turtle holes. Cold spot. Might be a turtle hole. Just be careful. It's okay, I got my flippers on. I have my beaming device. It's sending out a signal. It'll scare them away, don't worry. Well, what about the swamp things? You didn't think about that, did you? They don't care about your little beamers. You think that bothers them? No, you're just actually going to be the one they smack around more when they get to you, so I'd be careful. The idea, I'm telling you, it's already happened, and they know this too, and they know that we're to a point where that doesn't happen so easily anymore, so a lot of them are kind of like, ha ha ha, we can do this all we want, and you can't get to us because we're protected by the eyes in the skies, and police and drones, they can't get to us if they wanted to. They can't even afford the gas to get here, okay? Anyways, the idea that large turtles pull people under in lakes is an urban legend. This is not an urban legend. It is true. While large freshwater animals, like the common snapping turtle, do live in lakes and can give a painful bite if stepped on or handled. They are shy, bottom-dwelling animals that actively avoid humans and do not drag swimmers underwater. So that wasn't a turtle? I might have to accept. But you do know, it is true. The cold spots could mean a turtle hole. They can pull you under. Snapping turtles only bite in self-defense when cornered, provoked, or stepped on in the mud. They prefer staying hidden in soft mud or aquatic vegetation rather than confronting large animals, such as humans. Rather than confronting large animals like humans. Who writes this shit? No hunting intent. They eat fish, plants, and carrion pigeons. Viewing humans as large and dangerous predators to flee from, not prey to pull down. Give them space. Enjoy the water normally, but do not try to touch, catch, or feed any turtles you happen to see. Watch out when walking in murky, shallow areas where bottom dwellers might be resting. Be extra cautious on land near water edges from midday to mid-June when female snappers travel onto the shore to lay their eggs. We had a pet turtle. His name was Herman. I called him Pee-wee. You would think so. You would think so. It's kind of, too, like a big bird. Just swoop down and grab a kid. Has it happened? I think it was a falcon. Or a hawk. Give me one moment goodbye. Oh yeah, that would have been back around some of the Tate and the state workers, some of the really sick ones that should be thrown in jail. Yeah, they were involved with some of those panda people, yeah. Was it Cedric, his girlfriend there? You remember when they left here? Because Mom had given him a job down in the kitchen for a little bit, yeah. He had worked at Pizza Hut. He didn't have any chef experience, but she wanted to give him a chance, you know. Yeah, I think he hooked up with what's his name there and was learning how to build computers and then made a cardboard cutout of some characters flipping everybody off and quit. I resigned peacefully and they all went out to lunch to bid farewell. There was no hard feelings. Yeah, just some investigators asking, I'll say whatever the fuck I want, talk about whoever the fuck I want. We have children here being fucked and tortured while you fucking kids and nasty fucking junkies play your games and work with state workers and people in our health departments thinking you're helping people. You're very concerned about who? You nasty fucking people. Pack your shit and leave the fucking state if I were you. Change your names if you haven't already. Keep hiding. You think you're fucking safe? Proper authorities need to address what's going on here at the Governor Hill Mansion in Augusta, Maine. But yeah, officer. That was, his name was Cedric. Yeah, I think they had gotten married too around that time. Yeah, so anyways, when you look at some of the state workers and punk pieces of shit they're connected to, that should help you understand how these punks get away with fucking our kids while they all make a scene and are concerned about ghost hunting and protecting elderly people from us speaking the truth so they can get away with their fraud and teaching other people a lesson. When you look at the steam that all these people are flying off of and how people just pass through and jump on some fucking hazing train, go write a book about it. Who killed Kennedy? Did you get your heroin? You sick fucks. Proper authorities need to address this. That's all I know. Hey, good morning. Right, so anyways, as we were saying before, notice how when different people come in, yes, depending on how I say hi, if I say, hey, I'm good, thanks, and how are you? Or if I say, good, and you? Oh, it's a fair day, you know? It's a fair day. Stellar. Having a stellar day. So yeah, depending on how we respond, that gives you an idea as to what class or topic we're on. Right, exactly, yeah. Yeah, see, none of this means anything. I wouldn't take notes. It's just for right here and now. It has no basis. It's just for right here and now. Yeah, no, and usually once we say those things, it's almost like wearing white on Labor Day. It doesn't really exist anymore. Other people will keep doing it. But as far as the original message, yeah, that's had nothing to do with Labor Day, did it? And the pink ribbons, the blue ribbons, all of it. It all started out as other messaging and signaling, and then it just, oh, that's for the needy children. Peace. Yeah, just to give an example, sometimes people get a little attached to things. You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you? No, I just point them out. As you can see, it's not as though we just point randomly because we feel like somebody did us wrong, or yeah, see, we don't do that. We're not personally identified. Yeah, no, and we take things very seriously. Like, it has to be pretty bad for us because we're, like we said, we're driving by old ladies getting robbed, cats in trees, bank robberies, the food dyes, the vaccines. You can all take it, just shove it right up your fucking asses. Yeah, we're concerned about the children being fucked and tortured, the child and animal pornography being fed out. You can stand around and argue about how the accident happened and try to blame people and take credit and profit from that. We're concerned about helping the victims. And they have people playing victim that aren't even involved in the crash. Like, look at these victims, they're breathing in some of the smoke, oh. Fucking bunch of Aaron Brockoviches everywhere, huh? Nasty fucking useless pieces of shit. Hey, go Lollapalooza your way out of here, dickwads. For real. Oh, it's amazing, isn't it? Right, so yeah, we're concerned about the children. Anybody else who cares, you can help expose these criminal networks and help the victims and stop yourselves from having shit dropped on your own homes, because trust me, none of you are fucking safe. And they're gonna start hitting important people. They don't care if they're innocent or not, just to send a message that you're not fucking safe. I think they already got those messages, and that's why they were all scrambling, protect us, protect us. They kidnapped me, put me in a locker room. They only asked for $1. I learned how to make a window. We need more space. Are you fucking serious? What a bunch of nasty. Row your boat to some fucking common sense, dude. Wow. Anyways, much love, health, and peace to you all. Any other questions, comments, concerns, or suggestions as to how we can get the local news authorities to report on the facts here? That would be great.
The path to
No, they're hiding. They're hiding behind their activist friends and all the shit that they're spiking with these stupid psychotic groups and umbrellas and water bottles and, you racist. We're suppressed. Get the fuck out of here. For real. Go. Proper authorities need to address what's been happening here and the abuse of our children, and how the child and animal abuse got fed out to a lot of those lines, and how they get a lot of funding to try to uncover that stuff and get the producers. Where are they? Got a lot of microchips and kids selling them on the street, just like the fucking drugs. And we told you that's what was going to happen, so that's why we're just in mad laughter. We're dead mothers watching and listening from the great beyond. Yeah, we tried telling you that in 2015, and they didn't want to listen, and they're continuing to target fucking dog kickers and ignoring the abuse of children and the raping of the public systems. So yeah, we got the attention of some of those doggy lovers, didn't we? Didn't we, Miley Cyrus? Dolly Parton. Motherfucking pardon me. Nasty fucking people. I'll be fine and dandy. Lord, it's like a hard candy Christmas. Speaking of candid things, I want to make some candied carrots. Do you like candied carrots? I love candied carrots. Are you working on that maple hummus? I would love a maple hummus to dip my softened carrot sticks in. I could just make it myself. You're absolutely right. It's pretty easy. What do I need? Some chickpeas and maple? Dash of salt. What else would be good in there? I mean, do you just blend up the chickpeas to make it into the hummus? What else do you put in it? Yeah, the black bean dip, that was popular back with the bacon-wrapped scallops. Remember the bacon-wrapped scallop days? And it seems like stuff comes through in phases. Oh, now it's the oysters. Chocolate. What makes you feel good? Gotta have my coffee. Don't talk to me till I've had my coffee. It gets old, doesn't it? Yeah. I really hope so. I really hope that they address the facts and concerns here soon. Yes, because I'm very concerned for their safety, for the communities in these areas where the local news authorities want to continue to ignore it. It seems like we have citizens and people in the news departments, they're all turning their heads, trying to be justified. He can't try to be justified. You are or you're not. And believe me, you're not. And believe me, we are.
These dino nuggets contain 0% dinosaur.
Now is the time. Connected Credit Union's great low rates on recreational loans make this the perfect opportunity for you to get out and have some fun this summer, while enjoying an affordable monthly payment that fits within your budget. Whether you're purchasing a boat, RV, motorcycle, or ATV, we've got the financing you need. Contact our loan team today in Augusta or Winslow, or apply online 24/7 at connectedcreditunion.org. Get connected, stay connected. Federally insured by the NCUA, member eligibility required.
fight the friction.
Right, yeah, you know, people can talk. When those who understand those things, when we know our own judgment, so to speak. Yeah, when you know what you know, and then when you have an understanding that other people, because you wouldn't just believe someone telling you something and take those kind of accusations seriously, unless it was very profitable to you. You might just be like, yeah, that's what they said. You're just acting on what somebody else said. Yeah, that game's not going to fly anymore. I mean, it worked for a while for a lot of them, but it still is. And they're still hanging on in some of these cases to their bullshit. We watch them fall every day.
Not just meal kits, and it's not just groceries, it's both.
Time and
Just
space.
published,
Time and
cookbook with
space.
Sometimes we forget why we're here. It's easy to fall off track.
Right, so then not only do we know that we make sure ourselves that the people we deal with who would even believe it. I mean, it's an awareness thing, really. It doesn't, you have to act on anything. Like, yeah, there's a bird stuck in the top of that tree, okay. Stuck in the top of that tree. There's a bird stuck in the top of that tree. Yeah, I see it. Cool. I believe you. Alright. Right now, if I were to just be like, no, there's no bird up there, I don't see it. You want to stop your complaining? It's just a bird. Yeah, okay. Birds get stuck in trees all the time. You don't need to be down here making a scene. No, we're not going to call the fucking cops. Oh, it's your pet bird. It's your pet bird. Oh, it's a tropical, like one of those cool parrots. Do you think it likes it here in the state of Maine? Maybe it's trying to find its way home. Why are you keeping it trapped here in this environment? I think that's pretty mean. Is it one of your support pets? Now, just for anyone listening, this is an actual story. It happened right out front here. She had been in the military too. The one whose bird was stuck up in the tree. They're all laughing like, are you being serious? I'm fucking serious, man. I went in and got it some fucking grapes and crackers. I wasn't totally mean. I didn't tell them they were being overreactive. I didn't say, who cares about your fucking bird? I didn't ignore it and say, nope, there's no bird up there. You have no reason to be here. Get out of here. Right, because they're hanging out down in our driveway. Well, you know, it's a public-private place, so depends on who you are. You have no authority here. And she reminded me right of one of those psychos from Florida. Some of the state workers and people trying to teach my dad a lesson. I mean, you can almost pull them right out of the fucking character line. They were out there for hours, huh? Fucking bird up in the tree. Freaking parrot. What kind of bird was it? Was it a macaw? It was a macaw, yeah. Right, I'm just trying to share those thoughts with people so you can understand that as a human being, we're like, you gotta be kidding me. In our heads, this is what we're thinking. I don't fucking care. Retired military lady. It's your support bird. You gotta get it down. The fuck out of here. Right, you have a right to do that. Or you can be nice, which we were. I'm just saying in my head, that's what I would have liked to have said. Just keeping it real. But, I mean, is that really what I would have liked to have said? Not really, because it's mean. And it doesn't serve a purpose. I mean, unless you want to upset a psycho medicated who needs a support bird. Oh, I could have pretty easily. I could have started throwing fucking rocks at it. Where's my slingshot? Where is it? I'm gonna go get my slingshot. I'm telling you, they would have started flipping out. If that easy. That fucking easy. And I probably would have gotten arrested for protecting myself when they attacked me. You know, we've seen this scenario so many times. Oh yeah, and they usually have people just waiting around the corner for you to be mean to them so they can attack you, and then when you try to defend yourself, they're right there protecting the mentally ill retired military person who needs their support bird. Are you fucking kidding me? Right, see, so it's shit like that. You let it fly. I know, I remember some of the people that wanted to help her, they lived up the road there. And then they were complaining about their door getting knocked off by the police and they didn't even replace it. That pink-haired fucking psycho that was living up the road here by the women's place for beating women. Yeah, you think we're fucking stupid. But for people to understand that we can't do anything about that stuff, we see it and it happens, and people try to fuck with people to get a lawsuit or get attacked. And it's just these scenarios, these endless dramatic scenarios of fucking people playing their fucking games, teaching racists a lesson, keeping an eye on this one, ghost hunting, alien hunting. Yeah, they're really mentally ill people. And some are actually ghost hunting, and others are trying to protect people from the crazy ghost believers, and they have to go along with it. Like, yeah, we'll get them. We'll get the ghosts. We'll clear the house. Right, a lot of people use that as talk. I think we got some ghosts. Shadow people, you know. Oh, I've seen shadow people. They obviously don't know what we're talking about, but listen to their story. You've seen some shadow people? Was it at 2 o'clock in the morning? Were you all foggy-eyed? Fucked up on NyQuil? Get the fuck out of here. It just gets old. So when we're looking to people at the end of those lines that are profiting big time, they got large audiences, all their employees and people at the chop shop are people going around doing the ghost hunting, alien hunting, but some of them, They're doing it to help people, remember? They have an illness and they really believe those things, so we gotta help them. And it just turns into people putting on a fucking show just to get funding and be part of something. I don't know. It's fucking weird to us. It's weird, it's scary, it's stupid, and it gets people killed. What year was that? That would have been summer of 2020, if I had to guess. I really love the pumpkin spice. It's so good. I want to go get more. Oh, I didn't drink it all. No, I have only used about a quarter of it. I'm gonna need more. Stock up on that. No, I thought it was funny because we're listening to this song, Baby I'm Back. That's what it's called, is Life of a Soldier. Now you see us. Baby I'm back. I just thought it was funny we were listening to this. And right in the Dropbox. Dan Bongino, episode 2565. I'm back. I just thought that was funny. Just the timing, you know, because we were listening to that song and then I just happened to open the Dropbox and that was the first video. It can hear the song playing, and maybe I'm back was one of the first things that the algorithm suggested to me. I posted it a day ago.
All America, all the time. Sit down, buckle up, and get ready for the Dan Bongino Show.
Man, it's good to be back with you all. Do you see it? Now, do you see it? Do you see the demoralization op I told you about? Do you remember when I first came back? Was it 6 months ago now? Whatever. When I first came back, I told you I had seen things now from the inside, having gone outside, inside, and now back to the outside again. How there was a massive demoralization op going on in the magosphere, meant to crush the most successful renaissance of conservative politics under the leadership of Donald Trump we've seen since the Reagan era. Now do you see it? There was a little like gathering going on, like, well, there's a new movement brewing. No, there's no movement. Your movement was completely shut down. You guys were humiliated. Now do you see?
It's so funny because many people in class that have been kind of like, what's going on? Back and forth with certain things. Right, and you think of this guy's really, I mean, talk about overtime. I mean, when that's just, yeah, that's what you do. It's your life. Right, I mean, are you ever on or off the clock, really? Unbelievable. So a lot of people in class are kind of, wow, yeah, we see it. Oh, over the months, it's been like 3 or 5 months now, a lot of the people in these new classes that we got in the last round are starting to see it. Sometimes we'll play da, 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 da. That lets the others know, okay, the new rounds, got it. But I mean, that doesn't, see how that doesn't change, right, those cases and non-negotiable hostage situations. It helps people realize and maybe not protect or bulldog for certain individuals, immigrants or punks or gamers or chasers or feeders or popular people. Protect them from the bullies, Karens, non-vaxxers. You got to stop that, right? So again, you think of the different audiences that a gamer might have to get the Karen. So think at his level, their audiences, and people they work with. I mean, you got to have some level of understanding and respect for that, right? I mean, to give anybody a hard time in those positions, I think is mean. Stupid. It's kind of stupid. It's patronizing. It's un-American. God damn it. Horace. See how you don't say Horace damns it? Because Horace doesn't damn it. God damns Horace. That's the point. I'm not trying to be sinful. Why? Stop looking at me like that. You don't have to. Not to state the obvious. I just want to let you know that I do know that. I just like to say things and sound important. But yeah, do you see how a lot of them are saying, yeah. And that makes another set of people go, oh, we see how they see now. They didn't see before. See what? Yeah, I know, and you have a lot of those 7-Eleven stings going on too, and you think of all these different forces and FBI agencies working with different state departments. We have how many states? So, I mean, you think of people dealing with national security stuff and having to have kind of a scope on those things. It's like you have a lot of students and kids. They're being hired, going through training, graduating, ready to go out in the field. Assignment time, dear Lord. Don't get fooled. Bunch of potato heads. I know, and sometimes just wearing the uniform or the badge can give you a certain audience support in different areas. Oh, goodness gracious. Right, so was it back? I want to say, what, 12 years ago now? 12, 13 years ago. It would have been a little bit after. Remember in 2013, here. We'd already dealt with years with a lot of scary stuff. Private investigators that had worked within those fields. Yeah, and the one in 2009 who had shot himself, Christopher LaJoy, he was talking about the Mayan trafficking lines. Now, the druggies and idiots around here who have since moved away and played victim with the help of people like Alex Jones and others, I know, protect them from their mean racist fathers, right? You see how they use these other reasons for steam and hook, line, and sinker reasons, justification. They're protecting victims. Right, so when a lot of those people are actually trafficking microchips, it used to be VHSs, huh? The microchips are a lot easier, eh? How about that live stuff? I mean, the live stuff, as horrible as the microchip shit is, the ones that are producing and doing a lot of the abuse and feeding those microchips out to the druggies who are just trying to get the racists and protect their reputations and drugs, the ones who are feeding the microchips to those people, yeah, they don't, it's hard to trace, huh? And they do a lot of lives. Yeah, it's not a published live, it's just, it's always rolling. Kind of like right now, how you watch and listen to me. Yeah, that's how they do it too. So when you understand how that works and the capability is there, just like plate readers and everything else, criminals and people have been using that stuff for a long time. I mean, when were they doing FaceTime? Right, our government and people have used those capabilities for years. So to have that in the palm of our hands and everybody can kind of do that, it's kind of cool, right? It's something we should be learning about in the 100,000 public schools that we have here in America, right? Well, I mean, it's incredible. They want to pass them out, and look at the money those companies and people got when they approved the laptops and phones to go out in all the schools, and the prescription drugs being prescribed to the youngsters. I know a lot of us, it makes us sick. It's to our stomachs. I don't even want to talk about it too long. When you think of the money and the shit that went to do that, and people, it's not as though they were trying to stop that. It's, yeah, but where's the education? Yeah, no, I know they know how to turn it on, and they can download stuff. I mean, look at them. They can edit videos and make YouTube channels and have a business by the time they're 16. They're saving kids in Africa. Hey, subscribe. They're not subscribing. Why are people so mean? I'm doing good things. Yeah, you know, and they just have this fucking hordes of people doing this shit, and it's fucking sick and disgusting and disturbing. Yeah, it's really sad, actually, what they've done to a whole generation who are now up in their, 20s and 30s, and they really hate us. I know, and they're ready to get us. That's what they've been training for, huh? Right, so anyways, hopefully, trust me, this is nothing new, okay? We've been through so many rounds of this since we were kids. Get the racist, get the Karen, get the retard, get the non-vaxxer, get your drugs, find out who killed Kennedy, find out who the problems are, those Karens that are pointing out the drug trafficking while we're trying to find out who killed Kennedy and protect our reputation. I know, and then when you look at what happened with a lot of those lines and investigations, some of the people in the Oprah administration, oh, what do you want to call it? People who work for the show? Right, sometimes they can just say that, right? They can just say that they worked for the show. Yeah, in this case, I think they really did. Because then they put my sister's picture on Oprah, and we watched it. Remember, they flashed? Go back and look. And then, boom, shortly after that, she says she's not going to eat another burger. And then she's dealing, 96, and then she's dealing with all these lawsuits, and some of those people who work for those shows and lines of information also worked for the Cosby Show. Right, and what happened to his son? And then they started making Cosby out to be some freak went to a party, did some drugs. Yeah, that was an all setup. So it's little things that they could use to put out there when people start exposing the other stuff. Right, I mean, you can call it a conspiracy if you want. We're just helping other people understand those connections and lines of feeders and chasers, investigators, scouters, touters, hazers, taters. So a lot of the take games and all that, and you got these guys that are jumping on board like kids. They're like drivers, fucking mules. They don't fucking care. They love it. You know how many people look to be a mule? It's like, think of these young guys and gals that just look to want to be a cool drug dealer. It's the same fucking thing. It's just a different level, okay? Peel back the onion. Peel back the onion.
See what I'm talking about? The demoralization op, where liberals, their media allies, their socialist buddies, and Folex MAGA. You know what a Folex is? Folex is a fake Rolex. Remember in New York in Times Square in the 80s before Rudy Giuliani cleaned it up? The guy'd open up his trench coat. Hey, you want to buy a Rolex? We used to call him in New York a Folex, a fake Rolex. Folex MAGA.
To help some of you maybe understand, nothing to do with him personally, but these 7-Eleven stinks to understand. See what? There's a lot. So to help you understand over the years, do you remember people saying, yeah, the 7-Eleven stings. 7-Eleven stings. Right, so when you have a lot of these investigations and what they've been doing, going in some of these areas and household and businesses, getting rid of problems, retards, Karens, non-vaxxers, bullies, just analyzing, watchdogging, keeping an eye on things. A lot of the doctors and people that work with us, right, and they have patients that get targeted, and they get targeted themselves if they try to call, hey. Right, remember one of the specialists we worked with, Dr. Bernard Raxlin. Right, in 2006, we had started working with them personally. Yeah, and then was it 2017? It was around the time we went to Canada. Yeah, if you look in the records, it shows they were trying to sue him again. And they've been doing this since 99 with the whole Lyme disease Bush scandal thing. Radioactive ticks. Right, when that didn't scare him enough to bomb the fields over there, yeah, they made him think that something about the radioactive ticks are spreading the Lyme disease. It's a bunch of bullshit, yeah. No, I know, the bacterial overloads really exist, yes. I'm just telling you, they kind of pulled a fast one. They were trying to get him to do shit over there. You can go back and look, you can't deny it, and they won't deny it either. Try to ask him about it. They're not going to talk about such conspiracy theories. It's too confusing. Right, so if you go back, late 90s, yeah, right after, look, 96, 97, what we were just talking about with those drug trafficking lines, who killed Kennedy, heroin, Oprah said she's not going to eat a burger, Enos Cosby's killed on the highway. I'm telling you, there's ties. Do we need to talk about Meathead and Matthew Perry again? And then show you again those people who work in those chop shops, administrations, trafficking lines, info feeders. Spread the good word of the Lord. Prayer chains, scouters, touters. I mean, do we need to keep saying it? I'm not sure why you want to play stupid, because when you do that, to us, you're just someone who's profiting, doesn't want people to know the truth, and you're playing stupid on purpose, and we don't need to deal with you. But some people do. That's where we come in. I know, it's a lot of useless ramble, isn't it? Fuck, huh? So let's see, 2015, 16, 17. Do you remember some of the 7-Eleven stings? And they actually, some of the dumb FBI people in our local areas were, I mean, the kids, man, they're pretty much kids, right? You're talking about like 19, 20-year-olds. And then they're getting druggies to set up their own family members, trying to get people selling stuff they shouldn't. Right, the normal kind of setups. Right, so when you understand the before, and that a lot of them understood the before too, and how careful you have to be. Right, with the Suboxone stuff going on. Remember 2013? Yeah, we signed a contract for 24 milligrams a day of Suboxone in 2013. Well, see, in 2012, we told these punks they weren't going to get away with what they were doing. They tried to kill us. Dog's leg blew up. He beat up a little boy in the tub. This is all documented. And the mother of that child took him to court and got full custody. And they have pictures. Right, I mean, he left black hand marks and scars on this child's neck. It's not a joke. It really happened. Beat him up in the tub. Then vaccinated my youngest 2 children behind my back with the help of a psycho doctor. I know, when you see what steams and motivates these people, it should be very easy. Oh, okay. Doesn't make them a bad person. They're just kind of doing what everybody else is doing. Jab, jab, jab. Yeah, okay. Sick fucking people. So yeah, we were beyond fed up by then, 2013. Yeah, so we signed that contract for 24 milligrams a day of Suboxone because we saw that's what they were fucking around with. Yeah, we found it up on the shelf. He had some wrapped up in some tinfoil. Oh, okay. Right, and when we're very familiar with the history here, we'd already been on the programs for how many years? Right, when you know our history, like how long we've been aware of these things and saw them coming, and we'd already seen innocent investigators and doctors and good people get killed too many times. Weird suicides, accidents, overdoses, just pretty, and some of them just, yeah, get mentally torn apart. They take their licenses, they wind up an alcoholic or painting pictures in a field somewhere. Yeah, facts. Those are facts, you know? Right, so hopefully people are understanding that, if you haven't already. Many of them do. That's why they stay silent and try to play the justification game and move around. It's sick. We've been watching it for years and you can't deny it. And if you want to deny it and not help us expose what's happening here and help those kids, you can eat fucking shit and die. Go to fucking hell and burn, baby, burn. Feel the pain and torture. I don't care how much heat you like. Trust me, it's not going to feel good. You know what they're doing to those kids? Do you know the pain and torture those kids go through every day? What do you feel threatened by? Shut your fucking mouth. Proper authorities need to wake the fuck up and help these kids. So yeah, some of the 7-Eleven stings, 2015 and 16, they were trying to set up people who had set up and exposed them. Do you understand that? And they were using they used some of our druggy cousins, huh, Paul? It's not a secret. We already fucking know what they did. We couldn't believe it. I don't remember when you came to that back door, what I said to you? Yeah, and then what they do, they sent him off to Alaska to go get all better in one of their rehab programs that the taxpayers pay for. Like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And it's necessary to protect him from dangerous people like us. Okay. Right, then what his little brother Lucas was, look at the messages he messaged me right before he died in a bathroom. He's fed up with it. He was saying he wanted to get away from all that crap. The feds had knocked his door down, something. Yeah, and then he died. I said, hey, what do you know about the brain chips? Look at the messages. Look at the messages. Well, you know, dude, by that point, it was kind of, you know, not fucking around or trying to mess with him. You can look at the messages. He had stabbed himself in the leg with a knife. The Turks had been messing with him. We went and stayed at their house in Livermore before it burnt down. Us and all the investigators and people that work with us around the world are very aware of what happened there. And you see the drug busts that were happening right next door in Jay. Ron died. I think, what, he overdosed? Heart attack, something? Must have been. And when you look at this shit my mother's brother and them were involved with over there, sick fucking people, man. You know, they've put us in danger our whole lives and they play fucking stupid. You sick, nasty cunts and pieces of shit. Burn in hell. Right, so anyways, I really hope that the proper authorities Does that help you with those 7-Eleven stings a little bit? Understanding how fucking stupid and ridiculous a lot of these people are and youngsters? I can name some more. Huh? You young Ritz fellows? Did you get yourself a good one? Did you get a good one? You got one of the good ones. You sick, nasty little bastards. I'd pack up your shit and get out of here. Sell your businesses. Hey. Hey. It's a nice smile. Where'd you get those pearly whites? I'd take your business elsewhere. Proper authorities need to address what's happening here. Governor Hill Mansion, my name's Mary. If you have any other questions, comments, or concerns. Starting to get light out. It's 4:58. Oh, you don't have to. Right. No, stand up because we want you to realize the truth and do what's right. Okay? Trying to stand your ground against what we're saying. No, we're not going anywhere. And that's a mean Karen bully. We're justified. Yeah, drop it. Or get the fuck out. You want to wake up and help us with those kids and expose these fucking punks who think it's okay to fucking torture our kids? That'd be great. We've made it clear we're A-okay with the fucking shit you do, getting the Karens and the non-vaxxers and the bullies. That's just kids' play. It's just shit in life you gotta deal with. Shake it off. But a lot of people can't, and they get hooked up on that stuff. Right, so believe me, I mean, we've hugged it out and shaken hands with people who've tried to kill us, like, pretty violently. Left us for dead in the woods. It's happened a few times, you know. The one in 2001, right before the towers got hit, that one wasn't so nice. No, when you actually know the connections there. Well, the officers said that the men that were described in the truck was a green truck, yeah, big guys. Yeah, so anyways, the patrons, some of the patrons at the bar, and from my personal testimony, yeah, they said those guys, sounds like we were describing men that were wanted in the area for abusing special needs children. Suspected of. So there's a difference, wanted or suspected. Wanted means, yeah, they have a case, they're on the run, they have the evidence, they have a sentence, they're on the run. Right, so suspected of means we know they're doing it, we don't got the proof we need for court. And they're getting away with it right in front of our faces. Where was this? This was up north, yeah? It's like an Indian restaurant. It was connected to that fundraising company, East Coast Marketing. How was it connected with them? Was it just a place they liked to go to? Some of them. Special cases. Huh? I was only, 19? I think I was 19 at the time. Oh, yeah, and a lot of them were already pissed off about some of the drug busts. That was our fault. How was it our fault? Right, just because when you're on some of those programs and they know you're being watched, they feel like that's what gets them busted. So then you're a problem and they got to get rid of you. Right, my brother? Nice pictures.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad, shit on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back, I'll be swinging on till the hits coming all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me, ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact, give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious. I'ma go cause some pain, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of
Yeah, so we don't
hearing
even
everyone
care.
complain when they thought
None of
of this.
that's all water under the bridge and has been. Trying to get people to understand that a lot of that shit and open doors and steam is what gives these punks the ability to get away with this shit in open spaces. Right in front of our fucking faces. Those are our kids. And you motherfuckers are done. Stop fucking protecting them and wake the fuck up. Friendly suggestion, ladies and gentlemen. Friendly suggestion. Much love, health, and peace to you all. We're gonna go make our second coffee.